right, and we are live.
All right, welcome everybody to Let Me Talk podcast. I'm your host, Ron Morrison. I'm here with Rem, the Hatman Hart.
What up,
I ain't got
homie?
my machine to do the clap, so
We here, we here, we here.
up next we got the homeboy Pusha P.
Yes, sir.
Well, go on, beautiful people.
Uh, and we here today, and just cooling. It's gonna be one of our skeet and skedaddle episodes. We ain't here for a long time. We here for a good time. But before we start it off, shout out to Shamase Royale for winning the championship yesterday.
Yes, indeed.
Friend of
New
the
women's
pod.
champion.
Yes. Shout out to her for winning it. Um, Congratulations. You worked hard for it. And you got that shit. And I can't wait to see how your run goes.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So, you want to start them off with any fuckums?
Yeah, I gotta fuck him. Fuck all the people who decided that now all of a sudden they hate the movie Sinners. Because where was y'all at the whole entire year talking about the movie? Now Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar, which first off, shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler for winning their awards at the Oscars last night. Love
Facts.
seeing Black Excellent, especially Michael B. Jordan. This was long deserved, man. Proud of you.
Facts.
Yeah.
But to all the haters out there who are all of a sudden saying, "Oh, the movie was overrated. It was terrible." We know you're only doing it because it's celebrating blackness. Y'all clan. And that's all I got to say. I'm not going to go too deep into it because this is about celebrating black excellence. But fuck y'all.
Yeah. I know it was some people that look like us that's saying that movie wasn't that great. It wasn't all that. And I'm like, you know, it actually was a pretty good, solid movie. Like it was a pretty good movie that had a lot of I don't want to say Easter eggs, but it has a lot of pieces to it to point out. It's
Mm-hmm.
deeper than just a surface level story. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of people who don't like those type of movies, this ain't for you. I do hate like if you're one of those people who's not really into movies heavy, just say that because I remember when they did that shit with No, everybody said No sucks and all of this shit, and it was like, nah, it was an actually pretty good story. I mean, to each his own, but it's like you like Get Out, you liked Us, but you didn't like No, and I'm not saying it followed the same thing, but just
Mm-hmm.
like everything else, it has more to the story than just an actual surface level story. It's more than just big monster, whatever. It's the same with vampires. It's more than just vampires. It's a lot to it. So
Yeah. No, I
I,
agree. And I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people tend to comment that they don't like those types of movies is because it forces them to think. And a lot of them don't have that kind of thought process to even think of those little nuances and think of those Easter eggs, if you will. So when we discuss stuff like that, it's foreign to them and they want to be included in the conversation. But since they can't, they just openly say that the movie's terrible when they know it's not.
right, and I hate that cornball shit. Like, I know it's too many words in the English dictionary to use, but like, you don't understand. It's okay to say you don't understand. If you want to say you don't get it, just say you don't get it. But to say that it sucks
Yep.
because you can't really understand it or express yourself a little bit, to say that you don't understand the movie, it's a little weird.
Agreed. Agreed.
Facts.
And
Um,
the movie was a very good movie. Even before we got to all the underlying black shit, the movie itself was good. And then there was the extra toppings on the flavor for this movie with all the extra blackness, man. Respect it. Stop hating, y'all. Great
for sure,
movie.
for sure, for sure.
Big facts.
Any more albums?
Yo, fuck Jack Harlow.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh,
You know,
hold on. Yeah,
I
go
wish
on.
Bray was here. I wish Bray was here for this because I got shit to say, but I'm not going to say it. I'll say it to her personally.
Bruh. My man said, yo, my album got blacker with the straight face. He didn't give a fuck about it. Like,
He
yo,
said I got black. Yeah, he said I got blacker with my album, man.
Hold on. So they have a list of names to
yo,
make
bro,
fun of Jack Harlow:
them shits
Link
had me
Condition,
crying.
Music Stole Child, Charlie Kirk Franklin, Luca Vandross, White Thought, LL Cool Whip, Ghostface Vanilla.
Yo, White Thought is my shit. Yo. White Thought.
You know what my favorite was? Most definitely not.
Yo, bro, that shit had me in tears.
Hey,
Nah,
yo,
they just say, yo, he Black Harlow now. It's Black Harlow.
Man,
Black Harlow is crazy. Black Harlow is crazy.
I think bro really thought everybody's gonna run this album after that. Like, you know what? I made it blacker. Everybody go peep that out.
But
Like, nah, bro.
you know what? I people mad at him, but for real, I'm not mad at him, man. I'm not mad at him because this is what you get
Invite everybody to the cookout.
when you invite everybody to the cookout. It's a lot. It's multiple levels to this shit. But when you invite everybody to the cookout, when you have certain people who he was so this and he was so that and he's so cute. When you start having that type shit and you start really trying to like put him to a pedestal just because he's a white boy that I guess can rap, this is the type of shit you get. You know who ain't doing that? Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky gets no credit, man.
Lil Dicky is a white dude who's in a black space who understands his lane as a white dude in a black space. And he's going to let you know that he is a white dude in a black space.
Nah, you know the battle I need now? We need this dude, Black Harlow, versus Chet Hanks.
Oh my God, no.
Nah, I'm good.
I wish Ray was here to hear that shit.
Like,
you know what?
She'd be like, put your hat back on, nigga.
You know what? You know what? This is what happens when you take the hat off. Put the hat back on, bro. You got the hat off, you say wild shit, man.
Yo, bro. Chet Hanks versus Black Harlow, son?
Nah, man. I'd rather listen to a Charlie Kirk debate than that, yo. I refuse. I don't like neither one of them. So it's perfectly fine with me. But everybody mad at this, man. It's like this is what you get for inviting everybody to the cookout, man, that don't understand their position. A lot of these Gen X, people, they come in here, they don't understand the culture. They don't understand what hip hop is. The issue is too many people in today's time think hip hop is such an American form of music. It's not an American form of music. It's a Black American form of music that's made for and by the Black population. Now, you got some people who will say it was created by Black and Puerto Ricans. And you know what? To that, I'll say I disagree. But even with that, I'll still accept that you understand the role and understand what hip hop is.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you do believe that Puerto Ricans created it, you understand that you either understand that Black people created it or Black and brown people created it. Everybody thinks it's this American form of music, and it's not. And people treat it as such. People like Jack Harlow, these young kids that come in, they don't respect the culture. They don't understand it. To say that you feel more Blacker or you are more Blacker because you are in a Black space doing Black music with Black people, it don't make you Black. But that's what I mean when I sit there and I say that everybody wants to accept everybody as is. Oh, he's so cute. Look at Jack Harlow. I remember when he did something. I can't remember what it was, but all the women went crazy for it. All the women loved it.
The remake to White Men Can't Jump?
I can't remember what it was. It was like a song or whatever.
Oh,
but this was getting all the women going crazy. All the women was going crazy. And now he said this shit. Now it's like, well, now what? Nobody really saying nothing. Everybody's upset now. It's like, nah, this is what happens. I ain't learned nothing from what's his name? What was it, Travis Kelce? I ain't learned nothing yet.
Oh yeah, your man was sporting the fade. How your man made the fade all about him and he's getting fades since before Martin, nigga? Like, that's crazy.
You're right.
Because I
I'm
know
like,
damn
y'all,
well in the 90s, I was going to the barbershop getting a Marty Mark cut.
bro. I'm saying now he would his Nubian white queen, bro. Now he went back to looking like a sheriff out this joint. What's good, Sarge?
Good stars, brother. But you know what the issue is? We don't have any black rappers in the game that would shut that shit down. Because if you're talking about rappers from the '90s, if DMX found out about Jack Harlow, easily getting dissed.
Nah, I was
Jada
about to
Kiss,
say that. Rest in
easily
peace to
getting dissed.
DMX.
But you don't have
Remember,
those tough art
when
rappers no more.
X was the only one. Remember when X was going on his tirade about Drake for like 2 years?
Yep.
I don't like Drake. Fuck Drake. Fuck his face, his songs, his style. I just don't like him.
But you,
And that
but
was
you know, he
DMX all
apologized.
day.
But from what I heard he actually apologized to him about that shit. Like when he found out, like he really, respected X and basically, like I guess I don't know how true this is because I ain't see no anything. But from what I heard, I guess he understood his position and he I guess must have said he was sorry for the things that he said. But
Yeah.
he felt what he felt in the hip hop game.
But yeah, I mean, he may have felt what he felt, and whether he apologized or not, it is what it is. But the fact still remains: if we had rappers like that who could sort of gatekeep the business, there wouldn't be guys like Jack Harlow for people to even accept. And it's not to knock Jack Harlow because I feel like if you appreciate rap music and respect the culture, respect the roots, then you cool. But there wouldn't be any gentrification of the business. It would be treated a little better because you wouldn't have so many people thinking that it's like you said, it's an American form of music. It's a black form of music. It's rooted in the streets. It's rooted in struggle and pain. It's rooted in so much that people like Jack Harlow wouldn't understand.
A lot of them don't. It's why so many people make these weird ass music like songs. Like I don't know if you've seen like these MAGA rappers out here rapping for Trump, and it sounds
Yeah,
horrible. But
You know, I
it's
have
like
not
again,
seen it. No, I'm glad I haven't.
I
it's
mean,
terrible.
it's bad, bro. But it's like again, that's because everybody believes it's an American art form, and I feel you. Like if we had, but the thing is, like you can have those same rappers, but these young niggas is the issue. These young kids out here listening to the music, they don't care. All they care about is if it's trendy on TikTok or Instagram or whatever the kids is on now these days. If it got a cute little dancey dance to it,
Yeah.
and that's it. Like even with like the clubs, like people say in the clubs now, nobody dances unless it's a song on TikTok and everybody turns up on that little part that went viral, and then they go back to doing that. So nobody
Yeah.
cares anymore. Like there is like we gave a bit of a shit. Like Eminem is one of those rappers that everybody loves no matter what. Now, granted, Eminem went through the wire, went through the ringer. He grew up in the battle rap shit. He grew up happening to be good. He came in, he had to work. And even now, he still will sit there and say that because he and understands his spot. Like he's one of the best rappers in the game, but because of his skin color, he understands that he'll never get this what the recognition that he truly deserves because of what this culture is. Like
Hmm.
even he to a point understands it. These
He's a
kids
guest.
now they don't. Yeah, like all we care about is if the music is good and if I can twerk and shake some ass and catch some ass as somebody's doing it. Like that's all people care about. History, culture. People say they give a shit, but they don't. You possibly can't. Especially when you hear songs like
Boom, boom, boom.
boom, 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 caca. Like bullshit like that. Like they don't care. So it's like, of course, like people like Jack Harlow comes in and he's all swaggy out, and it's like, oh, look at this white boy doing something different than all the other black people are doing. He must be the shit. And now look at him, and it always turns out the same. You invite that nigga to the cookout, they don't take just one drumstick; they take the grilled breast. Like they
Yeah.
take the whole, they take the big breast chicken. They don't take just the leg. They take
Not
the
the
whole
big piece
chicken.
of chicken.
Yeah, they take the big piece of chicken.
They take the chef special. It fucked up.
Nah,
Right.
you gotta put that chef
Ass.
special to the side.
Don't even say hi to Big Mama no more. They just come in and grab a plate and dip. They don't go to the kitchen and say hi. They don't do none of that. They just grab a plate, grab a big piece of chicken, and go. They don't give a shit.
But it goes back to what you were saying before about sinners, and I feel like the same energy applies to the students of rap. Well, the young boys of rap these days is that when you don't have that thought process in your head to think beyond the surface level, you don't care to have these discussions. And that's a lot of these young rappers. They don't care about the culture. They don't care about where the music originally came from. They see rappers like Jadakiss, like uh Fat Joe, Jay Z, Nas. They see them as dinosaurs. They talking about nobody want to hear that old people shit. They just want to dance. They just want to make money. They just want to talk about what they have. Like we talked about materialistic shit too, but there was a balance to it. You talked about shit that was happening in politics. You talked about shit that was happening in the streets. You talked about the flashy shit, but there was, there was nuance to it. Now all these kids want to do is talk about getting fucked up of codeine or lean and whatever the fuck. There's no substance anymore.
And
So when
getting
you
some
have those type of rap, exactly. So when you have those types of kids rapping about absolutely nothing, they're not going to care whether or not a white person comes in and tries to gentrify rap music. All they care about is he the talk of the town right now? Is he making money? Is he popular? That's all they worry about. They worry about virality, and it's killing the business. It's killing a lot of industries, but it's definitely killing hip hop.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Definitely agree. Um, we gonna move on. I don't necessarily think I gotta fuck them. Like, I'm sure I got like 5,000 of them, but at this given moment, ain't worth talking about. So we gonna go ahead and jump right up in it. Um, AEW had a good pay per view yesterday. Um, while the pay per view was good, we got two surprise returns. One being
Hmm.
Edge, the other one being as Rim called her. What's her name, Rim?
My man, Cryberry Rouser, just want to show up places where she wasn't even invited. Man, that's crazy.
Speaking of people coming to the cookout,
Yeah.
actually, that's three returns because Will Osprey returned also.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I see him. But
yeah,
nobody
yeah,
cared when he came back. Like the air was already going by the time Will popped out. I'm like, yo, and I'm
Loki,
sorry. Like I'm
Loki
sorry,
probably
but
one, Loki
it's
one of the best
crazy.
returns.
Yo, when Will came out, nobody cared, bro. That was like the end of the three P. Like, all right, oh, what up, bro? You back? Cool.
Cool.
like, like, you know.
Right. Yeah. Now shut up and get back to work.
But not that round, because that round shit was mad bogus because you didn't see the setup or nothing. I think that's like one of the last things I saw. So I'm watching this shit. I'm watching this Tony Storm match, and I'm like, all right, these girls going in. That's crazy. So Tony Storm get the win. I'm like, that's cool. So Tony goes all the way up to the top of the ramp, and then you look, Ronda Rousey's just standing in the ring. I'm like, well, what the fuck she doing here? Like, cause I swore to God, like 2 weeks ago, she was like, fuck wrestling and all this other bullshit, and now you standing in the AEW ring, man. Like, I gotta stop being so contradictory with yourselves. If you still love the business, just say you love the business and fuck WWE, bro. Like, don't be like,
Mhm.
I don't like wrestling. Wrestling is fake. All that shit is fake. And 2 weeks later in SpongeBob world, here you go picking up a check, standing in somebody's fucking ring. What the fuck are you talking about?
Said she showed up and said, ah!
Yeah,
Are you ready, kids?
yeah. Telling you, bro, like that's crazy.
Hey,
Fake as fuck.
hey,
And
listen.
here go the commentary trying to work some magic. You know, she's really friends with Maria Shafir. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we knew that since NXT 10 years ago. Come on. So now she's going after Tony for what? Who cares? Like, whatever, man. And then after she loses to Tony Storm, she'll go on somebody else's podcast and say, "This is fake fighting. I'm gonna beat her in the UFC ring, and I hope Gina Carano whoop her ass." Be like, that's a different story.
Well, I hope you
Oh, I
come
can't
to
wait
this
for that first
podcast
promo.
and tell your story, please. You got a seat right
You
here.
said what, bro?
I hope you come to our podcast and tell us. Come, we got a seat for you, Rhonda. Come here. We'll
Come,
take
come,
that.
come, come, come talk with us.
Oh, I can't
We'll,
wait for that first Ronda Rousey promo. So bland and dry. I'm back, guys, because I have a score to settle in the ring. Boo! Shut the fuck up.
she gonna look like this.
Actually, I take a shit.
Angry face be wild, but low key though, if she came to the cookout and took the big piece of chicken, y'all gonna fight her?
Hell yeah. You know how hard I cook that chicken, man? That's my piece. I don't give a fuck. Equal rights to equal lefts.
You finna get both of them. She gonna flip your ass. But yes.
Bro said, I'm gonna die for this chicken. Fuck
Word.
that.
I ain't gonna hold you. It could be John Jones. I'm taking my piece of chicken back, bro. You're not gonna come to my house and disrespect me. You gonna have to at least beat my ass first before you take my chicken.
If it was Mike Tyson, would you take that chicken or like, here you go?
Yeah. Listen, me and my
You
wife
have to
had
lay me out, bro.
me and my wife had a conversation about this, right? Because I can't remember the concept of the story, whatever, but basically it was somebody talking about Mike Tyson coming up, smacking your girl on the butt, and some people were just like, "Nah, it's Mike Tyson, bro. I'm not going to do it." Listen, I'm going in understanding that I'm gonna get my ass whipped, but I feel like I would get more respect for getting my ass whipped for trying to defend my girl than just being like, "Why was your ass so fat and sticking out like that?" That's the problem.
That's
like,
the fact. Cause you know what you turn around and say, hey, yo, son, you already got hit with a 6-piece and you on the ground. But you know what? The hey, yo, son goes a long way, bro.
It was
Like,
enough.
you know what?
It was enough. It was enough. Like you going there losing, but at least if you do one of these, you good to go.
Yo, bro.
Nah. I'm getting a roast out first. Like, Mike, this is ludicrous. This is ludicrous.
Nah, Pat, he gonna hit you with full force. You know how to gauge them ends. We might not see Pat for like 6 months after that.
I think a Pat gonna turn into a Looney Tunes character, bro.
I made him looking like Martin with the swollen face.
Yo, bro.
Yo, listen. I'm taking my L gracefully. I'm gonna be like, "Who touched your ass?" And you point to Mike Tyson. I'm gonna be like, "It was him." You sure?
You sure?
You sure?
But I understand.
Did you get it on? Did you record it? Let me see the phone real quick. Okay. Yeah, it was him. All right.
Or we just be like, yo, Mike, can I get a selfie with you grabbing my wife's ass, please?
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna hit that nigga in the nuts. Pause. That nigga Mike getting a low blow. I don't care.
Bruh. Listen, you gotta do something, bro. I'm gonna let them know. Like, look, I understand you shouldn't have knocked me out, but can you make it quick and safe? Like, just
because y'all about to go out like Homeboy did in Jason Takes Manhattan, bro, on the roof. y'all gonna put all that energy in. You gonna one shot kill y'all, bro.
And I'm gonna take that L because I can't. Because for the rest of my life, bro, like, what can you say? You and your girl get into it. What can you say at that point, bro? She gonna say, "You talking to me? You better talk to Mike Tyson like that." What can you say?
Oh, so you can hit a loving black man, but you can't fight Jake Paul? I'm a duck.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Yo, Jake Paul fight, bro. I gotta win that fight, dog. I refuse to get knocked out by Jake Paul. I refuse.
Word.
Yeah, it's one thing to get knocked out by Mike Tyson, but by Jake Paul?
Nah, I gotta go get the blicky. Like, if I got knocked out by Tyson, I ain't getting the blicky. If I got knocked out by Jake, I gotta get the blicky, bro. Because you can't. I can't let you just live after that win, bro. Like I gotta take an L for my life at that point, cause you gonna go ahead and you gonna talk shit, and that's the problem, bro. Like you gonna
Mhm.
talk shit, like yeah, I knocked you the fuck out.
Word.
Paul says he knocked you the fuck out. That's an L that you gotta live with for life. You might get a divorce after that one. Nah, and I get it.
You
He got
lost to the
actual.
guy. You say you lost to the guy who does scripted boxing matches is crazy.
That's what I'm, bruh. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, it wasn't even a close fight, bro. Like you just one shot you, bow,
Man,
crying.
that's crazy.
But yeah. So before we get out of here, let's talk about Cody versus Orton. That's been the big
Yo,
topic.
shout out to Randy Orton for murdering my man. I was so happy watching SmackDown. I'm
That
like,
was a beautiful segment.
he beat the Raheem out of Cody, son.
And I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did, but I ain't gonna hold you. This should have been the time that Cody turned heel, bro. This should have been the one time Cody beat the dog shit out of Randy. Just this one time.
But
Like,
I don't think they're really gonna turn Cody Hill, bro. Like they keep teasing us, it's over. I prefer Randy as a Hill over anything, bro. And the
I
Viper
mean,
was
yo,
back Friday night.
I mean to be fair, is that man even a face? It's like yo, as a face, all he do is just roast you, bro. He just have fun roast. As the heel, he just roast you, but he just more angry with it.
Yeah.
You right, you right.
Like bro said, you ain't 6'5".
Not the lemon pepper steppers.
Listen, I love Randy, but how we feel about this match, man? Y'all excited? Y'all ready to see how it goes? Who y'all want to win?
I say Randy's gonna win at Mania just so you get that 15th. He'll drop it probably by SummerSlam.
I would love it if he got a 15.
Same.
I
I would
wouldn't
love
be
it
mad.
if he got 15, but if I know the WWE, I think Cody's gonna win. I don't know why.
This nigga
Because he's
tree,
Cody Rhodes.
yeah, this nigga tree, and it's so
He loves black people, Cody Rhodes.
Yo,
dead ass.
shout out to Drew McIntyre for quitting and coming back the same night.
Real niggas, bro. He ain't want to leave that good job.
Nigga said I quit. Nah, never mind. Bro was
Hey,
back.
I need my benefits.
listen, bro called and said, "Hey, how much can I get for a match?" They said 2,000. He said, "Oh no, let me stop playing and call these people." Mm.
Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know if y'all caught Raw, but y'all know Brock Lesnar got that open challenge for WrestleMania.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
heard about it.
Yeah, Obafemi answered the challenge
He did?
and decimated Brock. Yeah, he came out in powerbomb Brock.
Oh shit, today's Monday. Oh shit, I forgot all about Raw. I'll watch when I come home. So
Y'all do.
Going beat up Brock. I'm loving that.
We
I
got
hope he beats him in 7 seconds. Like, don't even make it a match. Just like decimate him, end the match, boom, quick pin.
that would be nice, but that ain't gonna happen, man. That would be lovely. I would love that because that would really like I feel like bro, when it comes to Brock, it's like bro, we know your legacy, fam. Like we know it. We know what you can do. Like at this point you gotta start giving back, fam. Like getting squashed by Oba would be major for Oba. And on top of that, that would be good for building up a future star.
Hmm.
Trick, like him and Trick are already getting built up. Javon is clearly like their third.
Yeah.
Carmelo got caught
He's
up
still
too. He got
Carmelo's
caught up.
still doing his thing though. He's doing better than he's been doing.
I mean, that's true. He is. I'm not going to deny that he is. But it's just like really think about the like how much these three have come up and they've been pushed to the moon. You know what I'm
In the
saying?
last year, the last 3 to 6 months, those three been pushed to maximum.
right. And Javon is surprising. I love Javon, but the fact that like they actually letting him still, he trying, but he still
Yeah,
basically got a part. You know, he can't code switch like that, and he's still able to talk like how he talk, and still get over. Love that
yeah,
shit.
You know what I think it is? People forget that Triple H had like he was a big fan of Jeff Hardy. He put him over twice. He was a big fan of him in the WWE. And a lot of people, myself included, call Javon Evans this generation's version of Jeff Hardy. And I
I
think
would,
that Triple H kind of sees that in him. So he's going to try to push him to that level as best as he possibly can.
yeah. I mean, you need to crash out. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Um, anything else we want to cover before we get out of here?
Nah, that's all I got to say.
yeah.
All
That's about
right.
it.
Well, thank you all for joining us for this Skeet and Skedaddle. We appreciate it. Gave you a nice quick one, good 30.
With the
Um,
squad back together.
Yes, sir.
squad coming back together. You got the I don't want to say the Avengers. What's the 3-man squad, yo?
The NWO. Nah, because then that one of us got to be Hogan. Fuck that. I'm good.
I'm gonna be like, all
Oh
right,
no.
Rim gonna be Hogan, man. Rim Hogan, he got the hats.
Oh shit, fucked up.
Listen, somebody gotta be Hogan. It ain't gonna be me. But yeah, but nah. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate it. We love y'all. Thank y'all. Um, before we go, I'm Ron Morrison. This is Pusha P. Rim the Hat Man Hart. Thank you all for coming out. Peace.
Peace out.